The first thing we actually contracted out to get done, I don't have the skills, I think, to make it right and make it perfect. How do you guys like it?
I love it! Me too! Oh, this is awesome!
Get him, Chuck! Get him!
What's taking up here today?
So we got carpet installed.
Yeah, so the first thing we actually contracted out to get done, I don't have the skills, I think, to do carpet and make it right and make it perfect.
It's really fun to have a project where it just comes in and then it's done right away with no thinking on our end.
Yeah,
what a treat.
It's a small area, so they're in and out in probably a half hour.
Yeah.
Right?
It was awesome. The kids are thrilled. The funny thing about this is that Ellie was so young. She was only like 16 months or something like that when we first moved out here.
Yeah.
So all she knows is the RV. She doesn't remember what it was like to live in a house or like a house with carpet. So she is just thrilled about this.
Yes.
Unfortunately, she's going to be blocked off from spending much time up there. So she kind of got the short end of the stick on that. But she's got a cozy little rug in her room.
Yep, so the boys are going to be sleeping up there tonight.
Yes.
We need to run to Lowe's and get some base trim so we can go finish up the edges around the room.
Yes, and then we're gonna
So
start.
it looks finished.
And then we're gonna device everything.
Yep.
And we're waiting on their like bed frames to be delivered. We got their mattresses here, so we're gonna get up there and get them all set up and
Done.
happy and
that's,
cozy.
and that's the first room in this house that's 100% done.
Yes.
Come on, get up back. Come on. Watch out, Hayden. There it goes.
Get it on!
That's better than sleeping on that camper bed for the past 2 years, huh? In the mattress, huh? Tightly score the room mix. Pull that outer sheath off. I typically want roughly about 6 inches, right here. Snip that. I'm gonna splice these guys through and pigtail everything. Throw wire nuts on, make sure they're tight. Good. Fold these back in nice and neat. I typically do have 6 inches hanging out, and I'll go ahead and attach my device to the wires. If you're looking at my box, you can see that there's more than 1/4 inch. Code says from the face of our box to the face of the wall, it needs to have no more than 1/4 inch distance. So when we installed these boxes, we installed them to the drywall, which was correct at that point in time. We changed a few things. We decided to put planking everywhere. So I didn't want to pull the boxes out and redo them after the drywall was up. So we actually went ahead and got add depth rings, little box extenders. This is acceptable to use if you are recessing the wall too far. So slide in just like this. When we wire the device up, we'll go ahead and put the screws through the holes into the box, and that right there pretty much extends the box to the face of the wall, and it's now within code. When you put your hooks on too, you're gonna make sure your hook goes with the way this screw is spinning. You don't want to put it on the opposite way. So we have our white wire, which is our neutral, attached to our silver terminal. On this side, we have our black, which is our hot wire, attached to our brass colored terminal. Flip it over here. Your bare copper is your ground, which is green, goes to the green screw right there.
The open shelves in the kitchen are done. Originally, we weren't sure exactly how many shelves we were going to want. I think we were thinking we were going to do 3, but we ended up feeling like 2 looked better. The shelf brackets that we got are from Etsy. They're cast iron. Since we've got a couple extra, I guess we'll just end up using them somewhere else in the house at some point. We would like to take a minute to thank Skillshare for sponsoring today's video and helping to support the time and effort that creators like us put into creating free content for our viewers to enjoy.
Skillshare offers online classes for the fellow learning enthusiasts like us who have busy lives but still want to grow and expand their skill sets.
This means that even if you are busy like we are, you can still find a class to fit your schedule, like this class, Sustainable Living Basics, Simple Steps to Make an Impact with Catherine Kellogg. where you will learn tips and tricks for sustainable shopping and leave empowered to make choices that positively impact yourself, your community, and your planet.
But that's not all. Skillshare also offers classes on topics like filming, how to set and achieve your goals, and tips and tricks on mill and lumber with a subscription for less than $10 a month.
Since Skillshare is sponsoring us, they are also offering a free trial of their premium membership for the first 500 of you that sign up and start exploring your creativity.
Links in the description below, so let's get back to the build. Looking at your wiring for your smoke detector, you have your black, which is your hot, your white's your neutral, and this orange wire that I have connected to my red. I pulled 14.3 in between all the detectors. The orange wire is your interconnection wire, so what it pretty much does is has all your detectors talk to each other. So if one senses smoke, they all go off. We got the smoke detector installed. The clear tab is to activate the battery. We're first gonna go through and install the rest of the smokes, come back, energize the circuit, then come back and pull all the tabs out. It's battery backup, so if we do lose power, the battery does operate these smoke detectors. Put side down.
My back and that's
Don't look at back, man. Put it side down. Guys, come on. Put it side down.
I don't know if I can pull that up, seriously.
You're gonna have to.
Are you gonna be able to pull that up? Seriously, you may hurt your back.
Aaron, let the man be man, okay? Instantly backfires.
Famous last words. The sumo squat, Judge.
My problem is.
Maybe I should lift it up to you.
Good luck.
I'm a little stronger than you are, Josh.
Maybe not. Maybe not. I got a bad back. This thing's very, very heavy.
Excuses. Excuses. Let the man be the man, right, Josh? Where's your hammer? It says no screw gun. It
Correct.
says you need a screwdriver, which you have, and it says you need a hammer, which
It actually
you do
shows
not
I need
have.
a screwdriver, a Phillips, and a square tip.
Okay. And you brought
A screwdriver,
two
a
screwdrivers,
Phillips.
and a flathead.
Mhm.
You have no square tip, and you also did not bring a hammer. You brought some Kleins.
I got my hammer right here. You build houses with these things. I've told you this numerous times. You should know this by now. This right here practically built this entire house.
You know we own a hammer, right? We own a hammer. So why wouldn't you use...
I own a hammer, yes.
I'm not talking about a little kid-sized hammer. I'm talking about a real hammer. Okay. I need BBFWCH C1 N1 NTSU and R.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you bring all those up
It's
here?
all right there. You want to get drunk instead?
the one building the bed?
I'm supervising.
Page 2. See, now we're moving. Now we're getting somewhere, Josh. Josh,
Hey,
what are you doing?
relaxing.
Well, I'm only on page 2.
I know.
Are you gonna help?
Yeah, sure. You have questions?
Are we building this bed right now? Is this we?
I'm here in solidarity with you. Solidarity.
Okay. Page 3.
Didn't say, did you?
Don't leave my page.
On page 3. not the teeth side right here, blade side. Use this portion right here, okay? Just rule of thumb. When you use them, you're beating them as a hammer. I'll show you why. Look.
No. Why don't we just use a hammer?
You haven't graduated to that level yet. You ain't ready for it. It's a little too big for you.
I'm not ready for a hammer.
Nay, that's big enough for you to handle. Use those.
This is the most ridiculous thing. Like, I'm embarrassed for
You
both of
shouldn't
us
be.
right now.
You shouldn't be.
Okay. Powering through.
Killing it. Let's go backwards. Let's go backwards.
How?
That side goes this way.
No,
That
it
side.
doesn't. They got the racks out here, just like I have it. That's why I'm building this and you're not. Love you.
Keep it up. I got another bedroom for you to do.
I know where I'm sleeping tonight.
No. Nice darn try.
Maybe with me.
Oh, yeah. You guys like it?
Yeah.
I'm glad you two are gonna be cozy. Yes. All right.
Call it a night.
I'm bringing up
I'm ready to go to bed.
something
Me too. We went with carpet in the boys' room, as you guys saw. We really wanted that space to be about warmth and comfort for them. So when they wake up in the morning, they have a beautiful view outside and their feet hit the floor on something soft. So they are all set up. They've got a little TV in there that used to be in the RV. So even though we don't have cable, they can, watch a DVD and whatnot in the evening if they just want to relax and unwind.
Yep, so that room right there is actually the first completed room in this house, and it's done. We're not going to go back up there to do any more work because it's done.
Yes.
It's good. It's a good feeling. So
We're
getting
so
close.
happy for them.
Yep. We also completed all the devices in the house. We went with the white devices on the lighter background, and where we had wood, we actually went with a brown device so it all flows together. It wouldn't look right having a bright white device on that wood like that.
Yeah,
So,
we tried to camouflage it as best as we could.
correct. So we didn't do anything in the kitchen. We still have a backsplash that goes up. We also didn't do the front of the house where all the windows are at because we had to put the front door in, or sorry, the
French doors.
French doors in, and also the top window. Once that gets completed, we'll panel the front and device that.
Yes.
But the good thing is the door and the window are here.
Yes, they are sitting outside and waiting for us to hope and pray that we can lift those inside without breaking them. Those doors are heavy, so I'm
The
not worried
window's
about that.
small. That's easy
Right.
as can be. But that door, it's extremely heavy. You got to rig something up with the tractor. We'll make do. I
That's
hope.
today's project,
Yes.
which you'll see next time.
Yep. So what else we got?
I think that's it. I mean, we got the smoke alarms in,
Yep.
everything. So we're in really good shape. It feels so good to be inside here full time now. The only thing that we are going back to the RV for is showering because we obviously don't have any, a bathroom or any running water or anything in here. But we've had such cold weather lately for some reason, even though it's May, that we have been cooking in here on the wood stove.
Yeah,
full
been
time.
nice.
So we're cozy and we're enjoying it. And this is Mother's Day weekend, so we want to be sure to wish all of you moms out there a happy Mother's Day. My mom is not around. I lost her when I was younger, but I'm very fortunate to have Josh's mom in my life, who I adore so much. So
Yep.
happy Mother's Day, Mom. We
Yeah, Mom.
cannot tell you how much we appreciate you and love you.
Yep.
So that's it.
And also, one more day too. It's very important to us, or me at least.
Yes.
Today's actually the day we moved here 2 years ago exactly.
Yes, it's our 2-year anniversary here.
Yes.
And oh, how far we've come. From the days of 9 weeks with no running water,
Yeah.
no
fun.
septic,
Nothing
showering outside.
with a bucket. It happened.
We came a long way.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
See ya.
Can't do this.
What is this, a comedy? So I did a great job doing all of the electrical in the house. You know, I had to teach Josh a few things here and there. He's an okay apprentice, but I think he could use another year or two probably to really just get in there.
I guess
get your
14 years
skills
is
down.
just not enough. Here's the thing, okay? So the standard duplex receptacles, I bought those first. She hated them. We took them back. I installed the rectangle style duplex receptacles.
They're called
Those-
Decora.
Yep, Decora style, but correct.
Okay,
She
so
hates those too.
So, whoa. Look, what actually happened here is we talked about the receptacles, and I pointed out that I think that those rectangle ones, the Decora ones, look a little bit better than the duplex ones. But he thought that I was talking about the plate, not the actual receptacle itself. So it was just a case of miscommunication in a marriage, to which he defaulted to the
Blame
wife
you.
being correct.
No,
Which is
no,
the
no, no.
correct way to default. So he has recovered and installed the Decora style ones, as
he
should have in the first
and
place.
She hates them.
I don't. It's not the.
See?
The only thing I find offensive is your breath in the morning.
No, this morning.